Aha.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I am your brother in Christ, Christian Apologists, here on YouTube. And we've got a doozy of a show today. So this is just our normal talk that we'll be doing with anyone from the Apologetics Empire Discord server. And we will be talking about some police shootings that have been going on, some of this craziness that we're dealing with. Let's go ahead and hit that intro as soon as I remember where I put it. There we go.
Ooh,
and
dramatic.
Once again, I want to remind you to yes, all fancy. I want to put that like down in the middle of the screen. I just have finished editing that together.
And I haven't been a part of this yet. I haven't been here early yet, so this is all new to me. All this fancy stuff.
Okay, so the topic for today is police shootings, actually. And I want to focus on this because they've really escalated this. This really come up another step. And it's going down a very bad path, a very, very, very bad path that I do not want to see us go to the end of, but I don't really have an option in it in the middle of Ohio, in the middle of nowhere. So other than doing this and trying to raise awareness of it. So the details is we had in California, we had two officers actually shot. They were just sitting in their police vehicle, minding their own business. They're sitting there. I think they were doing some paperwork, if the report that I heard was correct. And this black man just walked up and shot him.
Is there any affiliations or anything?
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, Antifa. Yeah, all that.
Yep. Antifa, Black Lives Matter, normal shebang. They do have video of it. I'm not going to show it because it is pretty graphic. And I couldn't find a copy of it that I could show before the show. So that's mostly the real reason.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not afraid to show graphic content on here. Because why not? They were just sitting in the police car. Yep. There was. Yep, exactly. That's what we're talking about. There was an officer and there was a rookie. The officer got shot. Her jaw got shot off. They shot her jaw off. And it was a woman officer there. The rookie was also shot. They were rushed to the hospital to receive medical treatment. While they were there, Black Lives Matter showed up at the hospital.
Oh yeah, I actually have heard of this.
Yeah, and they tried to break in to stop it. And they described the officers being treated as members of the biggest gang in America.
Mm-hmm.
They're just members of the biggest gang in America, and they're criminals. So they shouldn't be treated. I'm just sitting there like, what? What is going on? So it's not only that this one guy, you always do have these outliers, these extremists that do violent acts. I mean, you've got it on both sides. You do have extremists. It does seem that the left have been generating a lot more of these recently. But then to have a group go to a hospital, which should be like, we're treating everyone, no one's special. We're not, treating anyone extremely special. It's all equal. Mm-hmm. And instead, you want to tip over gurneys and riot there while these cops are trying to be helped. So I don't see where this is going to go well.
Can't see it going well at all.
Do you have any sort of insights into this?
Personally? Well, no, it's pretty obvious what exactly is happening. Just people getting out of control.
We have this massive push now in America for defunding the police, which again is just It's stupid on so many levels. If anything, they should increase funding to the police, increase training, increase equipment. I mean, we were just talking beforehand. The tactical gear I've now had the local sheriff's department stop me twice while I'm just walking with all the tactical gear on. Both times they're pretty impressed by it. So the stuff they get is crap. They get the lowest grade stuff, the bare minimum. And then if they want to actually get any serious protection, they have to shell out of their pocket. So I did tell the deputy who stopped by my house today, I did tell them where to pick it up. I couldn't remember the exact address of the website that I found, though. But I told her what price it was and how to get it so that she could pick it up herself if need be.
Yeah.
And I think it works out for everyone if everyone's well protected. So I did share my tactical spreadsheet on Discord for all the Apologetic Empire in case anyone is interested. It's got what it is. It's got the link to the website. It's got the prices that I paid, promo codes that I used, the price before promo code, the price after promo code, and how much you actually saved with that promo code. So that could all be very helpful if any of you want to be looking at getting tactical gear. Definitely with these riots that are going on, I would get it and, again, just like I'm doing, walk with it. Though don't be surprised if you get stopped by the cop. And in that case, just do everything they say to do.
It's not particularly normal to have some guy walking around in full-on tactical gear.
No, it's not, but nowadays it's just like...
Could you get away with doing that in the city?
Counts on what state you are in. There are some rules and regulations that go along with it.
I doubt you could in California.
I don't know in California. Probably what I do is probably illegal in California. Just because 90% of everything is illegal in California.
Oh, yeah. Except weed.
Except weed. Weed's illegal. No, in Ohio is an open carry state, so I can open carry on my side. When I was stopped by the cops the first time, I wasn't at home. I was still walking, and I had my Desert Eagle on. I had my 1911 on.
Seems excessive.
Both of them were in the open. Hey, I didn't have my AR-15 with me.
Oh, yeah.
So I went middle ground here.
I mean, middle ground, 2 handguns. I mean, 1 should be enough, I would say.
Yeah, but one's a backup.
It's the backup in case the backup fails.
Backup. I'd rather have 2 backups than have 1 that doesn't work. So, but what I'm carrying around is like an extra 50 pounds.
Probably just good training gear.
Oh yeah, it's heavy, and I'm going a mile or 2 miles each day.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It's a push.
I try to walk around for about an hour a day myself.
So yeah, I was surprised how long I was actually gone. DeCobra asked what has happened to this world. A bunch of sin got into it.
We're getting end times, baby.
That is the simplest term. Is bunch of sin got in, screwed everything up. Now we're going downhill.
Yeah.
So no. The cops pulled me over on the side on there, and as I realized there was a cop rolling up, I just got on my knees, hands on my head. I'm not messing around. Make sure they know I'm not going to do anything. Because what they're going to do is they're going to react to my actions. If I can, I can obviously control my actions. If I can control my actions, then I can control their reactions.
Yeah.
I keep my head on a swivel.
And you don't run and reach into a car.
No, you don't run and reach into a car, you freaking moron. Or you don't go for a gun. Or you don't grab the cop's gun.
Generally poor ideas if you want to not commit a crime.
I see. We see all these situations that Black Lives Matter is upset about. You know, the guy earlier this weekend, I think it was. No, the weekend was a shooting. There was also a guy who was running a cop with a knife.
Yeah.
The cop was called to this apartment. This woman was being, well, attempted stabbing, basically, is what he came up to.
Yeah.
And then the guy came out running out of the building with a knife, running at the cop. And it's like, no kid, he didn't get shot. I do that. It's not a race thing. It's a knife in hand trying to kill me thing. It's not trying to die thing. Yeah. So, hey, a girl asked for mine. Oh, cool.
Hey, nice.
Good for you, man. Good for you. So yeah, you got the whole thing with the cops getting just assassinated. That's what it is. It's an assassination. There's video about people just being joyful about it and then trying to break in when the cops are getting medical attention.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then people getting upset and using this new guy that ran at the cops with this knife as being a new banner, saying, "Oh, he's just the same as George Floyd or any of the others. He's an icon. He was just a good person who got gunned down by evil cops." I'm like, no, you don't run at cops with a weapon and expect to survive. That's the same with anyone.
But he's a good guy, man.
Yeah, right. Definitely when the woman called for help. Very good guy. Upstanding American citizen there trying to stab women.
If you get the cops called on you, it's like a 50-50, a great guy or
well, it really counts on skin color, I guess.
Yeah.
According
I don't know. That's kind of ironic if you think about it. It's like anti-racism, like revert. I don't know. If it's a black guy who gets shot, it's a bad thing. But if it's a white policeman who gets shot, it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's all as long as it fits the narrative. If it's a black cop that gets shot, we sweep that under the rug. We don't want to focus on that part. Or they just leave the skin color out of it, which is what they should do to begin with all situations. What does that matter?
Unless it's a directly racist situation, I would say leave it out of it.
Yeah, unless it's like, hey, I'm here to kill all the white people because I hate white people. Boom, boom. Okay. That's kind of obviously racist.
I would not recommend doing that, by the way.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing that. I would not recommend showing up in the for these rioters to come out to, the countryside and decide to start rioting. That's not going to work so well.
I mean, why would they?
Well, they've been threatening to.
Because
they burned all their crap in the cities. Now they want to come out here. And
they're trying to pull a General Sherman.
Yeah. They said they're going to come out to the country. I'm thinking, they're like, you do know we sit in a tree for 8 hours with a gun just to shoot one animal, right? We do this for fun. You're a little outmatched.
I don't know. That's weird stuff. Weird times. Ooh, I have an idea that I thought of a while back that I want to run by you.
Name it. Let's do it.
So, there's like a end times prophecy. There's people like Ginger Ninja who say like end times is most of the end time prophecy has come true already. But I feel like I know there's like at least a couple scenarios where there's a prophecy that come true twice. Like the Emmanuel.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm thinking, what if we're both right and that some of the end time stuff has happened, but it's going to happen again?
I don't know. When it comes to the end time stuff, I normally try to stay away from it.
Oh yeah, it's confusing as heck, but I'm just
because
I'm running the idea through.
It's not a bad way of doing it. I've more or less come to the conclusion that the possibility of it happening repeatedly, at least the possibility of it happening repeatedly, and sort of building up, and every now and then we step up as Christians and say, no, we're going to allow this to continue, and take the proper actions. That would fit within God's nature of respecting free will.
Yeah.
So, let's see if I can get this zoomed up here because it's really bad. There we go. Okay, let's share the screen here. There we go. Fantastic. Whoa! No, it's not. What
Less
the heck?
fantastic.
There we go.
Woo!
Fantastic. Woof. That was bad. I don't know what the heck happened there.
Well, what's he doing there looking like a...
This is the guy that was running out
He's
the
like
cop,
a feral animal.
and he's got the knife in his hand.
Is that a kukri? Or is that just poor resolution that makes it look like
Poor
that?
resolution. It's a knife. It's not a kukri.
Okay.
Kukris are awesome.
Oh, yeah, I like kukris.
No, those are... no, it's just a normal kitchen knife.
Okay.
He's running at the cop with, and that's what he decided to use. And, I mean, if you see there is... body cam footage of it.
Yeah. I don't know. This guy's looking like a feral animal, if I'm going to be honest.
I don't know if he's on something or what, but he's just... This is what he's running at the cops like this with a knife in his hand.
Yeah.
The cop's got like 5 seconds, and the cop runs away, starts running away, and turns around. And the guy's right there on top of him. He just pulls his service pistol at that point and shoots. I mean, at that point, it's just pure and simple self-defense. Pure and simple. Okay, so fantastic. Oh, so going on to something more manageable, I guess. What topic would you like to touch upon? Space? Don't leave me now, man. I just finished my main topic. Don't leave me hanging, man.
All right. Sorry.
Good, because I was about ready to get up and get a stick and poke you. Keep you alive.
I've got a couple more minutes, but then I'll have to head over, pick some people up.
Sure.
Prior commitments and all that.
Again, this is an easy come whenever you want.
Yeah. I'll probably be back like 30 minutes after I leave.
Sounds good. I'll probably still be here for that. Again, this is just an easy flow, sort of Q&A, let it go thing.
Relax.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
So anything from our discussion, any questions down there in the comments, or any insights that you have? Space?
Oh, me?
Yes.
Oh.
Insights question was focused.
I don't know. To me, it's interesting whenever people are complaining about cops, because for the most part, like, it seems to me if something's wrong, it's mainly the laws that should be criticized, not necessarily the enforcers.
Yeah, if you can point to a certain law that you're saying is unjust, that should be corrected, okay, we can talk about that. That's something to work with.
Yeah. Or,
But
for example, like police quotas.
Yes, very much so. Don't like.
Yeah, you can point to that and say, hey, that's going to promote like scummy practice every once in a while. So let's stop that.
Let's not do that part. Yeah, because it's going to cause cops to need to go write tickets even when it's not really necessary.
And what do you know? That builds bad opinion.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, a friend of mine had to take his down.
Wow, really? Why? Well, I know why.
Oh, yeah, but yeah.
Are you okay? So you have a Trump flag and an American flag, and they say take it down.
My friend had a Trump one.
One, your truck's your private property. Like if I had my gun and I went to a place that didn't allow me to carry, I can go put my gun in the car, and it's within my personal property. And classified as my private property, not as part of that building that I'm going into. So that's really violation there. They should not be able to tell you that.
Oh yeah, that's a weird one. I think it wasn't necessarily like enforcing. It was more like, hey, could you please put that down? We don't want like conflict and all that.
I guess in that case, if it's a request, that's different.
I'm not sure
Just like-
exactly how it was phrased. He said they wanted him to take it down.
I guess that's really those two. The division between those two really make a huge difference. Because it's like, hey, would you mind just taking that down?
And
you
to be
say,
fair,
sure.
the coda is saying that his teachers got mad at him. They didn't say that he was required to take it down or anything.
Was he required to take it down, the Cobra?
Coda.
He's used to be one of my Boy Scouts.
Oh, really?
And that's his nickname, the Cobra.
Oh, gotcha.
Was his nickname. It's the sweetest thing ever.
Cobras are cool. Have you seen a cobra?
Oh yeah, they're freaking crazy.
So adorable.
All
right.
Don't want to get bit. Don't want to get bit.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, if they're just asking you to take it down, one, it shouldn't be any of their business. Again.
Yeah, but still, at least they're asking.
Asking is fine. Demanding, no.
Yeah, that's not so.
Well, because when I'm walking up and down with all my body armor on and everything else up and down my street, if someone comes out and asks me not to do that, then I would talk to them and try to come to a middle ground with them.
Yeah.
If someone comes out and says, you can't do that here. I'm like, the law says I can.
Yeah. Well, it's been a good time. Thank you. I might be back later.
Sure,
but I've got to go pick up little children from their bus.
Sounds good.
All right.
Drive safe. Stay safe.
Yep. See ya.
Okay, now it's back to me since I don't have anything else queued up. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and give a shout out for anyone on the Discord who wants to join. Any questions? Whoa, that is definitely not right at all. No. So, it's private property. Screw you. No, if you get expelled, I know that the left is basically has taken control of our institutions as far as education goes, and they're really pushing that. But to say, no, you can't have an American flag or a Trump flag on this property. Is this an American property? Yes, it is. Then shut up and sit down. Maybe as I get older, I'm just getting more blunt. Actually, no, I've always been extremely blunt. I've been extremely blunt. I'm not the best as far as negotiations go. But in that case, no, it's your freedom. You can do that as long as it is on your property. Now, if you're taking the flag out and going on the off your car and going into the school and waving around, then yes, they can say that's making a political statement. We'd rather you not do that here. In fact, you can't do that here. But you still have free speech. So you can't, at least you're supposed to have free speech. But of course she is. Of course. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you agree with some of their philosophy. If you don't agree with them 100%, hook, line, and sinker, they will cannibalize you. They will eat you alive. Figuratively speaking. Politically speaking, actually. So, okay. So we'll go into actually doing some of this tactical gear here. I don't know if it'll work as far as... Oh, yes, it does work for them. Fantastic. I want to double check, make sure that was working for the Discord. So that's up. So we'll go ahead and pull that up. And just, if you give me just 1 second, I wasn't planning on going into this, but hey, sometimes plans change. So let's go ahead and zoom in to here. Fantastic. Okay. You put that there. Okay, now that I got all the technical stuff out of the way, we can go ahead and go through this. No thanks. Okay. And just like old times. Funny. Yeah, they've always done it, but they didn't expect it. Okay, so let's go in. So tactical gear. So if you want to pick up some tactical gear, get it. Here's some cheap options as far as where it goes. I've got a spreadsheet I'll be pulling up in a little bit that will look through a few websites and take it apart to examine how to get it. And I'll show you the prices that I paid for it. Now, these prices might be out of date, kind of long. In the future, you're actually watching this video. And the promo codes should still work, I hope. So, but I'll go ahead and put it on out there for you guys. So, zoom on out here. Okay, we got ourselves a little bit of a spreadsheet here. So the first item on the spreadsheet we'll be taking a look at is the helmet. And I'm going to zoom back up on me again. And this is what we're looking at. It's a nice tactical helmet. It is level 3A, so it'll stop handguns as well as magnum rounds, so which is fantastic. And on the website that I'll be showing you guys, again, this is not, I'm not getting paid by this, I'm just doing it so you guys can feel more secure. You guys know where to get it for cheaper. So let's go ahead and I'll actually zoom up completely. So we have the helmet. It was about $330. That's the price. The actual, even after taxes, they didn't have it on this website that I'm going to show you. And they gave us a pretty decent discount of $33 when we use this promo code here. So, and that is this right here. So it's from Bulletproof Zone. I'm pretty happy with it. It's pretty comfortable. You pick your size here, small, medium, medium, large, large XL, yada, 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 depending on your head size. And they got a nice little diagram here that'll help you be able to pick it. So this first one, and I will add these into the description below so you guys can go ahead and check it out yourself as I'm going through. But it's a pretty comfortable fit on all. It's not bulky. It's big, don't get me wrong. You do need to have ability to stop bullets, but it's comfortable. I can walk with it. I walk 1 to 2 miles a day with it. So the straps are nice. There are multiple layers. There's a nice back pad on the back of it to keep your head from getting sore. But it is like 8 pounds on the head. I think about 8 pounds. And that does get your neck sore after a while. So just be aware of that. And again, practice wearing it because it won't work if you don't ever practice with it. Okay, so let's go back to the spreadsheet. The next one in line is plates. And these are from Spartan. So here we go. Let's go and pull that on up there. There you go. Spartan level 4 plates. This is a set of 2 for $649.99. So $650 for 2 plates. And they are, yes, they are expensive and you can get cheaper plates, but let's be honest, if you're going to try to stop a bullet, do you really want to go cheap on the thing that you're going to rely to stop a bullet from killing you? I don't think so. At least I don't want to. So that one there is the one I picked up. They say that due to civil unrest, lead time is averaging 8 to 10 weeks. That was not in my case. Absolutely not. I was able to get it much faster than that. No, it's a couple of weeks ago, and they still did have that up, saying that it might be 8 to 10 weeks. So let's go back to the spreadsheet once again. So on that one, you can, by using this is Sparta, you can get 5% off all promo codes. So that is another option. Again, check for your local provider to make sure that, well, local government to make sure what is legal and illegal about these. I don't know. I know in Ohio and many other states, the only illegal thing about having bulletproof armor on is if you have committed a felony. So if you're not a felon, you're fine. If you are a felon, well, this won't help you much. So the holster itself. So the holster I picked up is only $75. Now, after taxes and shipping and everything, it went up to $79. And then with the promo code, I was able to get back to $75.83. So let me go ahead and go back to me and pull up the vest. Oh, it's heavy. So right here, we've got the vest. Plates are in here underneath this carrier. It's a nice one. You got these big, huge buckles here that will really help hold. Again, I've worn that multiple days in a row just to carry it back and forth. Go ahead and pull up the website for you guys as a reference. Now, this is from a website called US Patriot. Let's go ahead and go back to that screen. So here we go. We got US Patriot right here, tactical. US Patriot tactical. I'm sorry, I used the wrong word with that one. Vest carrier. This is very cheap. I've seen them up there for over $100 each. In comparison, this is a very cheap option. You've got multiple colors on here that you can choose. You can choose the black. You've got different. You got blue. You got brown. You got green. You've got the multicolored. Now, if you go for the multicolored, it does cost more. I don't know. Maybe it's the printing or something, or some of the inks they use. I'm not sure. So that one is very cheap, and that's what the when I talked to the sheriff's department, this is something they're very impressed by. These are very cheap and very easy to get. They weren't aware of where to get them. So if you guys are ever watching this video, here you go. Get yourself some of these. I'm pretty sure they will give you a discount if you are law enforcement. If not, you can always go with welcome number 5, all caps. And that gives you 5% off. At least at the time that I did it. So now you got the 2 levels of armor. You have hard armor and then you have soft body armor. Soft body armor is obviously more flexible, although it will only stop rounds like handguns, magnums, but you can wear it underneath your clothes. So where the hard body armor that I just showed you will stop, level 4 will stop multiple rifle rounds. So you're set, right? If they hit the plate, you're good. If they don't hit the plate, I hope they hit your helmet. So, but that gives you a big plate here, gives you a big plate and back, you're set. The concealable, there's no, I don't know what promo code I actually used for that. I did not note it down, unfortunately. So let's go back to the screen. So there we go. And that's safe defense. They produce very good armor. Now this is level 3A. So this is slightly above. And this is a beautiful set here. And this is, again, I don't go cheap on these because this is where really the money hits the road. I mean, you can go cheaper on the vest, yeah, the holder, as long as you go expensive on the plates. Because the plates are, again, what's going to happen. The holder by itself is just a bunch of fabric that's going to do nothing to actually stop the bullets. But this does stop magnum rounds. They have their own sizes. You can fit which size you have. I have not yet received mine yet. Their lead time is pretty long. They're saying they ship within 6 to 8 weeks. Unlike the plates, I haven't seen these yet. So I'm still waiting, and it's not at the 8-week mark yet, but it's getting pretty doggone close at this point. So that is the concealable, and that's something you can wear every day. You can wear it under clothing. You don't have to let people know that you are actually wearing it if you've got baggy enough clothing. That's where it really comes down to. So then going back to the spreadsheet again. So that's the major parts. Now I also picked up a ghillie suit. I wasn't too happy with this ghillie suit. It seems like it is actually on the cheaper side. $70. And that is just from this website here. And it's okay. I mean, you can fluff it. The thing for the gun's kind of crappy because they say they give you a gun cover for it. It really isn't. It's like a string with a bunch of ghillie netting coming off of it. And I'm not too confident with this. I don't really like it that much. So you might not want to pick this one up. Just because mine's kind of already falling apart. I haven't even worn it yet. Well, I have worn it once. I tried it on, and it actually does fit me. So I am happy with that part. So going back to the spreadsheet, the next one in line is the camel pack. Now, for those of you that are familiar with camping or hiking, camel packs are a very nice little contraption that allows you to have a whole bunch of water on your back and be able to drink it as you're going. With the plates, it does add a bit of weight. Again, everything together is over 50 pounds on me. So that is pretty hefty when you come down to it. But we'll go ahead and show you which one I picked up. And again, it's very easy to get. It's a welcome 5, gives you 5% off it. That is again at US Patriot. And this one I've been very happy with. It's worked very well for me. I have no complaints. I'm able to walk around with it. Again, they got multiple colors. These go with the plate carrier very nicely. They align, except they don't have the blue plate carrier color. So just be aware of that, I guess. You might have to go black if you go with the blue. And it might be mismatch, but hey, if you're not picky, you're not picky. So, but this does have 2.5 liters of water in it. And the nozzle is very easy to get off. It's very nice. I like it. I really do. It's one of the best ones I've used. And I've had a couple of these so far. So back when I used to be in scouts and camping, I did have one of these. And this one is much nicer. They come with the straps for the back, as well as the ability just to attach directly to the carrier that I have. In fact, I will pull that up here. I'll give you guys a shot at it. There you go. It's on back. Put In God We Trust on top because, again, I'm Christian-y. So, and it just straps right on. There's no issues with it. And it goes nicely through the straps on top, right over my shoulder. And I can just drink whenever I feel like it. So very, 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 very nice. So we've got that one. Going back to the tactical spreadsheet once again. Again, this is preparing for every situation. Went ahead and did. Now these are the tags. I got the Velcro patches. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so the first one here is this one here, American flag, DS Volt, which was the Crusader battle cry. That one is just on Amazon. Just a common Amazon purchase. So again, right here, a link will be in the description. So there you go. Very nice. Very, very handy. The one below that, again from Amazon, that's $7. Tactical US 70 right here, 7076. again, founding of the United States, which is kind of important all in all if you live in the United States. And this is when the United States was actually founded, not considering that they're trying to move the date back to whenever the first slaves came. So that's definitely one. I wear that on my vest right here, just to equip us for that. The next one down the line, we have In God We Trust, which you saw on the back of my camel pack. And that one is, again, Amazon. Amazon's very easy when you get to the patches part. There's all from Amazon. They got a whole ton of them on there. So if you want to customize to the wazoo, you can. But again, In God We Trust, which is on all of our currency. And that's $7 to get that one. And it's nice. I like the white and black. It really pops. It really shows up. Definitely on a black camel pack. So then we've got just the nameplates. Now this took a little while to get, and I kind of misunderstood. So I got a lot more of these names than I wanted to. They actually send you 2 of them for the price of one, basically. But they're about $7. $7 for a pair. And I just did my last name with white and black, black background with white text. So popped real nice, looks real nice with the In God We Trust. And I have that on my chest right here on the other side. And then I have it on my helmet normally, but I removed it for demonstration purposes. Again, that's Amazon, $7. Two-way walkie-talkies. I have not received these yet, but that is here. And it really varies on the price that you want. Now, these can go up to 30 miles on open ocean. Not so much on the rest of the world, but you can get up to 5 miles off of these. So these are really nice long-range walkie-talkies. Again, it counts on what pair you buy. That gives you different prices. If you just want to buy one, I guess there's one walkie-talkie by itself. It's a lot cheaper than buying a huge set. But it does work with a base. And that is fantastic to be able to relay that out. Okay, and that's very handy to have on the suit. I have a pouch on my shoulder, which I will show you in a bit. So below that, we have AR-15 mag pouch, which I showed you there. That's also on Amazon again. 3 mags on there. So now these do work with the 40-round mags, which is something I wanted because I carried 40-round mags with me. So these things, they're a bit bigger than normal. But with those, I can carry 160 rounds with me on my person whenever I am running. Now, I do have these as full, but I don't take my AR-15 whenever I go for walks because I'm already freaking people out enough as is. So the breakdown after that is, the next one after that's a 2-way walkie-talkie pouch. Now, I find this very handy since I have not received the 2-way walkie-talkie yet. These also work for phones. It's very nice because it can work with the belt and it can also work with the mole system. So you can attach it on there and go with it, which is great. I love it. So I have Bluetooth headphones that I can then carry both. And then I can just, if I get a phone call from the local sheriff's department saying, hey, someone called about you again, I can just answer without have to unpack anything or search in pockets. So cold steel machete. This is a very nice machete that I saw. And this is from Midway USA. Midway USA is a fantastic website. And I'll go ahead and zoom up on it there. Midway USA. This is very nice machete to pick up. I like it. It's very handy. In fact, let me grab it and actually show it to you. Okay, so back to me. And here we go. Okay. Very nice. I've always liked the Japanese design. They've got a nice sort of lacing here, which is, I think, rubber. But I feel it. We've got a nice blade here, nicely oiled. It's decently sharp. I might need to take a whetstone over it a bit just to increase sharpness, but it's a nice little machete. So there's that. And that one was running $31.99 when I picked it up. So there's that one again, which is fantastic. The next one down there, and the one that I do carry on my person when I'm walking, is a little cold steel recon knife, which again, I like the curved blades. So it's just a little curved blade there, and I'll show you mine. Now this one is actually $42, which is actually more expensive than the machete, but this one is really kind of nice. I really do like this a lot more than I do the machete. So let's go ahead and pull up my tactical again. There we go. So, and it's just on my shoulder. I pulled it in with some rope, got it all set. And again, the knife itself, it's a nice blade. It really is a nice blade. It's nicely oiled when you get it, and you clean off that oil. But it is a nice little combat knife if need be. So that fits on there. I use rope to attach it, paracord to attach it to the tactical vest. So that's a handy one. It's not expensive. I mean, my hunting knife, I paid about the same for my hunting knife when I went and got that. So the next one on the list, and we'll go ahead and open it for Q&A. The rest of the stuff is just on this list was AR-15. I already had an AR-15. It just had a plastic, one of the standard plastic hand grips. So I went ahead and got some sling as well as some lights, a red dot for it. And those prices there are pretty good. I won't go into all of them just because that's a bit more specialized. Not so general. Most of them from Amazon again. Amazon, and Midway, and then a local gun shop, BMT Firearms. It's where I got the red dot from because they were the only ones that had it at this point. Because for some reason, red dots seem to be in low supply, at least cheap ones. I mean, if you want to drop $300 or $400 for it, fine, but I don't pay $40 for mine. So, okay, let's go ahead and open it up to Q&A. If you guys want to talk, I will go ahead and let anyone on our stream also know that we are there. So, thank you guys so much for joining us in the future video. I'll make that a clip so other people can see it. Just tactical, how to get cheap tactical gear. Maybe that's how I'll label it. Now you go to Discord. Where did Discord go? There it goes. Okay. Fantastic. So I think the total for that is, after, even with the AR-15 conversion and everything on it, we're looking at 1.8K. So not cheap, but if you're going to get bullets sent at you, better that you're prepared. Miguel is not going to be joining us today. Oh, disappointing. Miguel, way into joining us. Our video did so fantastic together, too. Our video did fantastic. The one that we were talking about, the cuties on. It went pretty popular because, lo and behold, follow up on the cuties video, they have decided to actually release it on Netflix. So Netflix actually did release that crap on there. So, can you be in one of my future videos? Just let me know. If you've got Discord, you can join our group. And like, these things are really easy talks. I released this on the video. It's on the Apologetic Empire Discord server. You get a link to be able to join me, as well as a link to share to all your friends if you so desire. So fantastic. I know I've been doing this weekly, but I'm not sure if I'm going to continue to do this weekly or not. It's just because it's a lot of work to do a live stream on Sunday and then turn around and do a live stream on Tuesday. It's a lot of work, although this one's always easy flowing. A lot more easy as far as just the mood goes. There we seem to get political quite a bit, and Gen Z doesn't like getting too political with me. No, I think I scarred him with our first video we did together. So, now we have the Republican event tonight, which I'm looking forward to watching. I'm going to watch it with Steven Crowder on his. I actually do have their mug, but I just have never used it in a video. I should probably use that. One of those Louder with Crowder mugs, which would be interesting. So, okay. Let's see here. Give him a couple more minutes, see if anyone else wants to join. If not, then I will wrap it on up for tonight. Yes, I know. I mean, Dukes of Hazzard was great. The old one, not the remake crap. The old Dukes of Hazzard was fantastic. That was a cool one. I love that series. Of course, Looney Tunes is a classic. But, yeah, they took them off. Because they're not politically accepted anymore. Looney Tunes is politically incorrect. So therefore, they need to die. I don't know how many of them were used with for war propaganda. I don't know why. They took those down too. The ones that made fun of Hitler. I don't know why. Oh, it's confused me. Okay, well, it doesn't look like we've got anything going on here. So let me see if I can get someone on here real quick just to talk. I start dancing to entertain you while I'm doing this. I put this stuff on quite a bit earlier. I don't know if anyone but Space reads it. So, okay. While we're waiting to see if he wants to join me there, because he just sent me that message shortly ago. Okay, so a little while ago. Ah, well, say la vie. Say la vie. So I think that's about it that's been going on. Talk to you about my mom. Yes, let me put that down. Actually, let me open up Facebook so I remember to do that, the Cobra. So yeah, we need to talk about your mom, see how she's doing. Is she the issue that you had us pray about last week? Is that going any better? Is there any sort of upswing with that? I wait for his response because there's always a delay in YouTube. There's always like a 30-second delay. Let me pull up this one here. I actually have two of yours. Not sure which one is which. Yes, she is going in to have surgery. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm glad. Wow, okay. What the heck, man? Missed so many of your phone calls. That is crazy. I just sent you my phone number over Facebook since we're Facebook friends. Go ahead and feel free to give me a call after we are done with this stream. That way I can go ahead and talk to you about it. Oh, so that's the one with a picture of you in a looks like all football gear. About ready to go play a game by the look of it. Which I don't know if they have done for very long. Yes, it is the football profile. Sent it there. Fantastic. Hope you get it. So, let's see here. Oh, before I get in trouble. Man, see, I knew I forgot something. I knew I forgot something about this talk that if I did not talk about it, I would be in so much trouble. But not really. I would just kick myself in the rear end after we're done. So, my wife, she has her long-awaited video ready to release here shortly. In fact, I think it's next Sunday before my live stream. She is going to be releasing her What Do You Meme video. She's been talking with John for a bit, getting some dates set up, getting pictures back and forth. So she has that. Since she went ahead and showed you the art, I can show you the art, but she has a message and stuff to go along with it. So let's go ahead and go full screen with that. There you go. And I'm going to put her video link in the discussion down here. Fantastic. I'll also put it in the comment section below once this video is finished. It is happening in 4 days on September 20th at 2 p.m. I'm hoping to see you guys there because I will be so totally there. John McCrae may be able to stop by. I don't know. He's hanging out with David Wood, so they're going to be busy doing video things. I mean, what does he expect us to respect that he's an apologist or something? Absolutely, that's what. So, okay, fantastic. Look at that. So if I did not put that shameless plug in for my wonderful, adoring wife, she would not be happy with me. And let's go ahead and check out her channel and spotlight it. Why not? No other YouTubers have joined me, so might as well spotlight at least one channel, shan't we? So this is her channel here. She is still at 835 subscribers. She's about ready to drop her newest video, which will be beautiful. I don't know why it's not there. YouTube is weird because it's right here on uploads, her next video. It's really strange how they do that. I mean, I've got my videos scheduled out for the next week, but sometimes they're really, really messed up with that. So let's go and focus back on my face. So she has been working on that one for quite some time. She is trying to use different art styles than what she's used to and trying to learn that. We have discussed, and she's probably going to go back to the way she originally did so she can release faster. But yes, that is coming up. It's What Do You Meme? John McCrae from What Do You Meme has got all the information for it, all the files for it. So he's all set with what my wife's giving him. The next one on her plate is actually Mr. Phil Fox. She will be doing Mr. Phil Fox next. And I think she has a great way of doing it. I think it's going to look fantastic. Absolutely great. Okay. So I don't think I'm getting joined by anyone else here. Let me take one last look now that I plugged my wife's video in there. So that means she will have all three of them. She'll have a video for David Wood, for Vocab, and for John. So she's got that set. So she wants to continue her apologetic empire art production. And the next one is Mr. Phil Fox, which I think will be, she's showing me some of her pre-release stuff, at least the concepts that she's looking at, and she's taking it in a bit of a different direction, but I think will be extremely, extremely pleasurable to see, as well as her message that goes along with it is fantastic. So actually, technically speaking, the one from Mr. Phil Fox is a commission. So she's like really excited about that. So, really kind of like, I don't know what to charge. I've never done this before. Like, yeah, well, welcome to my world. I do contracts for a living. And that's me. Every contract is like, oh, I don't want to charge too much, but I don't want to charge too little. I'm going to be in trouble if I charge too little, because then I'm going to have to come back to them and ask for more money later, and they don't like that. No one likes that. Let's be honest. No one likes that. So welcome, all three of you. I see 3 eyeballs up there, but I don't know where you guys are at. So let's see. The Apologetic Empire Discord server, as far as what's going on with it, it's still happening. I'm still trying to keep up with the amount of people who are applying. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of people. I do a private interview with each one of them, so that takes a bit of time. But we are putting it out, and we have some pretty cool stuff coming up. There are creations here. Let me go ahead and pin that, even though and now that I'm looking at it, it seems like, oh, my stuff. Okay, so we have some creation stuff coming up from Apologetic Empire. This is our creation tab that we have here. We, of course, have my 9/11 video, which I went through the religion of peace. We have some Islamic State March right here. We have the cuties video that I released. Miguel, you and I talked about this on one of these, and then I cut it together and put it out there. And of course, that happened about the same time as they released, and that video did fantastic. So we have quite a few, and it is always happening. Quite a bit, actually. Really, really happening. Got a lot of apologists here. Really is the age of apologetics here on YouTube. At least until they kick us off. You said you'll be going to Ohio next summer. You'll be driving up. Hit me up. We'll go hang out. We'll go out and we'll have a burger. So we'll go and hang out, bud, which will be fantastic. It'll be good to see you again. Okay, we're hitting about the hour mark here. See if anyone else. So I'm about ready to wrap it up. As soon as we're done here, go ahead and give me a call to Cobra, and we will have a nice conversation. So, unfortunately, I don't have an obvious baby distraction prepared for the ending. I don't have my nice new ending prepared either. I have really been behind the ball on these things lately, guys. Really have been. Work's been busy. Life's been busy. Son has been wonderful. Wife, also wonderful. But it has been busy, busy, busy. Oh, man. No, you're not. Tell me when you hit 30. Hey, welcome. I'm about ready to wrap it up, I think. Just because no one else is joining. It's kind of slowing down. I'm scrambling for input. I've gone through all the tactical gear, where to get it, what to get, how to get it for cheap. For flipping cheap. Definitely the carrier. Some carriers can run it. I was just down at went to Fin, Feather, and Fur Outfitters. And I was looking at the tactical gear they had, and it's like little straps and just the plate itself. And then got like a little bit of the attachments they could add to the front of the plate, and then little straps on the side. And I looked at that and I said, oh, well, that must be like, what, $30? And I looked at the side, it's $300. $300 for a piece of cloth that holds a plate in. That's just the carrier itself was $300. I was like, holy cow. I spent $75 and I got something that looks a lot better and feels a lot better. It's really comfortable. It really does distribute the weight a lot. I was surprised when I looked at it and actually everything I was carrying actually weighed 50 pounds. So they still have that store. Remember that? Yeah, FinFed and the First still around. When I drove by the Ohio Outlet Mall, not so much. Granted, that thing was like on its last leg before COVID, but after, I think everyone's just trying to get out. My wife went into their dining hall that they have there, and it's sad to see all the malls doing this because malls have been closing rapidly around the United States. Just because it's online shopping. Then you got Walmart, which is basically just a warehouse that you can go get, and you can get a lot cheaper stuff there. And at least at one point, you're able to get everything as much as you want at Walmart, basically. Although nowadays they have a lot of bare shelves. But yeah, now everyone's shopping online, and it annoys me. It annoys me. My wife's like, let's just shop for our food online. I'm like, no. We shop for everything else online. Let's at least give business. Now, again, I realize that now I'm arguing not for small business. I'm actually arguing for Walmart versus Amazon, which it's a toss-up between which one's worse. Really is. Flip a coin. But yeah, we just shop online now, and that's killing all the actual brick and mortar stores. So that outlet mall, it's dead. It's dead. It's going to last till the end of the year, and it's going to kill over and die on us. Which is kind of sad because I've looked at a lot of malls and I've watched those like abandoned malls sort of videos they have on here. And it's really, really creepy to go through because some of these people actually go through the old broken down mall. And if you remember actually going to those malls like I do, it's kind of sad to just see how decayed it is and how ruined it is. Talking about that, I need to go to a mall. And Space is back. I didn't notice you were back.
I just got back. Like
Okay,
about
well,
5 seconds ago.
Miss you for too long. You're just sitting there like, oh, is he ever going to notice me down here in the corner? Where am I going to walk down here forever?
Yeah. What's been happening? Anything special?
Not much. Went through all my tactical gear, went through that whole list, showed where to get it for really super cheap.
Oh yeah.
Except for the plates and the soft body armor. I didn't go cheap on those because if I want to stop a bullet, I want the expensive stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to go cheap on it.
Don't want a little piece of like aluminum.
No, I want to make sure it actually freaking works.
How dare you? You're
the carrier. Okay, you can go cheap on the carrier. You can go cheap on the other stuff. But the bullet stoppy stuff, I don't want to go cheap on. So, went through that. Went through all the nice little. I think you would appreciate these. It's nice little machete.
I got myself a machete, but I doubt it's that nice.
It's actually nice, and this was like $30.
Yeah, I got a Tramontina.
Nice. They've also got kukris.
Oh, kukris.
This close to getting kukri.
Those things are cool.
They're very nice and very effective.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I've mainly been spending my extra dosh on butterfly knives.
Butterfly knives. Oh my goodness. I also got this nice little combat knife.
Ooh, that's a beauty. I like the Tonto on that.
I know. I like how they put it together. It's nice. And it fits right in my tactical without any issue. I can slide in and out. It fits right on my shoulder. And that was that was again dirt cheap. If you want to get knives, I'd say Midway USA. Try that website. Yeah, they got gun parts, they got knives, they've got tactical. They've got a lot of equipment that I've looked at. I'm like, ooh, that's pretty. I could probably spend way too much money on there.
Knives are just fun to collect. It's got a fair few.
Very nice. I used to go to. Yeah, they're gone. Yeah, they're gone. They're long gone.
What are we talking about here?
The Cobra's mentioned. He said he used to go to Toys R Us at the outlet mall. There's an outlet mall not far from where I live that he used to go to because he used to live in this area, and it's just, I was just talking about how sad it is to watch them all die.
Oh, I've never actually experienced that.
Oh, it's horrible. This outlet mall is an outdoor mall. Oh. So you'd have multiple stores. They all have the outdoor doors to it, and you can just walk down. I remember back when it used to be happening.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, it was really starting to die. Last year, we were seeing a lot more stores close. There were huge sections of the mall just absolutely shut down. You just walk by and there'd be rooms, stores just empty.
Yeah.
On both sides all the time. And then my wife just went there recently, and there's a food court there that you go in, and she's saying, you know what? There's like one store in the food court, one place to eat.
Oh, wow.
The Chinese restaurant.
Oh, it's great.
And there's like space there for like 10. And I've been there when they've all been 10 filled up, and that place has been packed. And they're all boarded up now, all except for one. And because of COVID, it's just got plastic all over, and there's like a little hole that you can put your money through and then get your card back and then pull your food out. That's about it.
Yeah.
So just talking about how I expect that one to be completely shut down by the end of the year. I think COVID was kind of a death nail, and then they were dying beforehand, and just like really killed it.
Ain't too good for small business economy.
No, we don't have enough room. Small businesses. I run a small business, and it's rough, but at least in my area, it hasn't slowed down.
Oh, really?
Just because kind of what I do is kind of essential, which is testing, building testing applications.
Oh yeah. But that's like software. It's not like.
Yeah, I focus on the software development, actually.
Oh, yeah.
So it's cool.
It's different from like a local restaurant or something.
Yeah, which now a lot of local restaurants have to shut down because of this whole thing. Which is sad, because I hate seeing the small things die. I was just talking about how Amazon, how we're just buying everything offline. And although I just went through all my tactical gear and showed how you can get it really cheap online. Which the irony does not escape me, because I think all the tactical gear all together for one person's loadout, I think is 1.9K when it all comes down to it. But again, the lion's share of that's the soft body armor and the hard body armor. That by itself is 1K.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, that's all online shopping, and a lot of it was like Amazon this, Amazon that, and then you go over here to this website. I was just talking about how Amazon's now doing food and sending food out, and how a lot of people have now just turned, instead of going to like Walmart or a local store, they're turning to Amazon to buy Amazon food.
Really? Amazon food?
Yeah, and it annoys me. It really annoys me because I'm like, that's another.
At least like Uber Eats or something.
We're like locked in our houses now, and you don't go out for anything but work, and you don't even go out to shop anymore. You just have everything sent to you. So again, I'm arguing, and this is what I said earlier. I was arguing between justifying shopping at Walmart versus shopping at Amazon.
Yeah.
This is really hard. I can't believe I'd be arguing for shopping at Walmart. I don't like Walmart.
I mean, I always bought at Amazon anyway, so
I just get sucked into the
not
Walmart.
for food.
Yeah, food. I don't like getting food shipped to you. I like,
It's a strange
again,
one.
even with buying stuff online, I like going to a place and actually seeing it before I buy it.
Yeah, normally it's nice for a lot of things, but it depends on
I,
the object.
well, I just got new desk chairs for myself and my wife,
Yeah.
and my old one was falling apart, and we ordered some off of Amazon. Don't ever do that. That's
Yeah.
stupid. Because I ordered it and it's got all the measurements. I made sure the measurements work because I like having a higher back in my chair so I can lay my head back. And I mean, I'm on here, I'm streaming, I game still by myself. I have fun gaming. I do my programming here. So it's like, you know what? I'm going to spend most of my life sitting in this chair. So it better be gosh darn comfortable. And we bought ones that had like inside heaters.
Oh, really?
In fact, you know what? Just because they ticked me off so much, I'm actually going to pull them up. I'm actually going to show the ones that I got.
How expensive are they? Pretty?
They were like they were $120, $140.
I mean,
which is basically what these were. I think 180. The ones I got behind me. So, but they said they're high back. They've got all these measurements on it. I double checked to make sure the measurements worked. They were basically right. I need to double check if they actually sent me the money back because I did send them back.
Yeah.
After a long email fight with them because they did not want to send it. They tried so hard to get me just to keep it. So
that's not a sign of a good company.
So right here,
this currently unavailable, 3 stars.
Currently unavailable. It was when I bought it. It was only these 5 stars. Now it's got like a huge amount. All these happened within 1 month. The same month that I bought, right after I bought it.
Yeah, you get the bot reviews and then you get the actual reviews.
I bet these were bot reviews up here. And then these were the true reviews here. Because this thing's a piece of garbage. If it is unavailable. Yeah, currently unavailable. It says when I purchased it. Back there. We got it. I pulled it out. The pieces didn't fit each other.
Oh, wow.
I mean, literally, there were like screws on the side here. On one of the sides that just wouldn't go into the hole. And you're supposed to plug this thing in. I didn't want to plug it in.
It probably blow up on you.
I know how heating coils work, and if they're not right, they're freaking going to catch on fire, going to burn down my house.
Yeah.
The rest of this thing was just such a piece of garbage. I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I took the measurements, and let's see if they still have it. I doubt they do. Oh, right there. They do still have it. So these measurements here, all bullcrap.
Oh, really? Was it like tiny?
Oh, yeah. You're like looking at their maximum extension going up as far as just this vertical line, the first one. Their maximum extension, height-wise, is like 33.
Oh, wow. Which
is like, okay, wait. According to this, it looks like it goes up to like 47, right?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. Not even close.
Work.
So, and then the back was 7 inches short, if I remember, from what they're showing here. 7 inches shorter. The width was shorter, and the length was shorter by a couple inches each. And I was like, you know what?
Satisfaction guaranteed.
Yeah, no, not so much. Because it was a pain in the butt, and I got to check with my accounting department to see if they did actually refund. But I started emailing them and said, hey, this is a bunch of crap. I ordered 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
The first one I took out, got ready to put it together. There's no instructions at all. No instructions included. So I looked online. Couldn't find them online. Finally, I opened up the other box, looked inside, and lo and behold, there's 1 sheet of instruction on poorly printed paper. It looks like they used like 1/8 printing paper.
Oh, wow.
To do it. So I looked at it like, ugh. So I put the first one together, was able to jerry-rig it to figure out what the heck was going on. The screws weren't going in one side, so one of these arms didn't even attach to the bottom. It kind of just like held it there enough that because it could clamp itself close enough that I could actually try to sit on it. I'm like, well, I could, I'm like the type person that's like, okay, I can jerry rig it.
Yeah.
I can figure out a way to fix this.
Break the system.
I know if I get myself a paper clip, bubble gum, and some glue, I can fix it. No issue. Might not look the best, but hey, we can live with it. And then I found out all the measurements were off, and my head was like this on the back, and I'm like, no. I like being able to sit back and go like this. That's the whole point of getting this.
Yeah.
Was because it was the right measurements. So I contacted him and said, hey, guys, this doesn't feel comfortable because you just feel the hard plastic. There's like no padding in this thing. The measure, we're not satisfied. We want our refund. They're like, well, we can send you any missing parts. I guess it's also a bad sign. When I opened up the bag, I realized there was an extra screw. That literally wasn't in the instructions.
It's a random screw.
Random extra screw. And I'm like, where'd this come from? And I mean, the boxes look like they went through a blender.
Oh, really?
So they got here and they look like crap. There are holes in the side. Look like someone broke into that thing. Maybe someone did, for all I know.
Swap it out with a weird chair.
Swap it out with a weird chair. I don't know. Throw extra screws in there. Throw a couple extra bolts in there. Really,
you never know, man.
I got pranked. That's
what going wild.
So, I contacted them first day, and unfortunately, they don't respond until like 4 a.m. my time.
They're a Chinese company then.
They're a Chinese company. So, and they like respond once per day.
Yeah.
So it was a long process back and forth. Like, hey guys, we want to get a refund. Well, here's an attached PDF of the instructions, just because I did mention that one of the chairs was completely missing the instruction. The other one was hardly legible. It's like, I already figured out how to put it together.
It just don't work.
And they said, well, we can send you any missing parts that you may have. And I'm like,
it ain't missing parts. The parts just don't work.
They don't work. You're not getting it. Something is getting lost in translation. It's not working. Literally. So I go ahead and contact them and say, no, I don't want to do it. They say, well, what we can do is you can keep the chairs. We'll give you $45 back if you keep both chairs and don't send them back. Or you can pay for shipping and handling and send them back. It'll be $90 for shipping and handling. And we'll just take it out of your fee. It's like, these chairs we're selling, and they don't even, do they have the price up there anymore? No, for $112 or $120. And I was like, most of the, if you're honestly paying that much in shipping and handling, how much are you paying for actual parts?
Yeah.
And that means because it came to me free shipping and handling. Came here to me free shipping and handling. Sending it back was going to cost me $90. So I was like, no. That doesn't work.
Yeah.
Here are all the pictures of all the measurements you guys screwed up on. Here's your fraudulent pictures. This is a piece of crap.
Yeah, at that point, I would have just contacted like Amazon itself.
Well, I think enough people have. I think there's a reason why it's currently unavailable, and it's not because it's out of stock. It's because it's a piece of crap.
Yep. For me, I have my chair. It's actually very similar in like design to that, except it doesn't have like a heat or anything. It's just a regular chair. Went to Craigslist, $20. Easy as that.
Yeah. Craigslist, you get to go and actually look at it. I've got a nice, my wife and I need a new TV stand because we need more drawers. We need more shelving. So for the workshop out here, the concept was a man cave for the workshop.
Mm-hmm.
But I forgot one part. I have a wife. So my man cave became my man desk.
Lovely.
When my wife doesn't want to use it. That's when it's my man cave. Well, it works all of them. But yeah, we went to Craigslist. We got like $35 for this TV stand. And this TV stand is huge, absolutely huge. And it is a beautiful full up the wall TV stand, 3 portions. It's got a side section where you can put all your DVDs, all your shelving, anything you want to display. Nice glass, nice display on it. It looks like it's probably something from like the 1970s.
Oh yeah,
Really looks like it. I looked at it, my wife laughed because her parents have the same thing, and they're like, yeah, that thing was like 1,500 when we bought it.
Oh wow.
And it's like, wow, I picked it up for $35.
Hilarious. Craigslist always, well, not always, but you can get really good deals.
You gotta be careful with Craigslist, but you can screw up with it. But the nice thing, don't go alone. Don't ever go alone. If you can go armed, go armed. Just because that's kind of like my knee-jerk reaction on it. And buying online is a problem if you don't know what you're getting.
Yeah. Like if it's a reputable company or something, it's like, okay, you can expect what you're getting.
Well, yeah, that's it. But thinking this is Amazon, so I kind of expected decency from Amazon.
Well, it's not Amazon. It's someone selling through Amazon.
A third party through Amazon and then paying the butt to get the rebate. So, yes, I'm ticked off about it. I need to write a nasty review on there, although it probably won't help anything because they'll probably just take it down in a couple more weeks anyway because no one likes it. So, but some of these reviews do get pretty funny. So yeah, that's one of the advantages, I guess, for getting all this tactical gear for me getting it and then telling you guys about it, because then at least you know that it's not crap. Definitely when I'm talking about, dropping almost $2,000 on tactical gear.
You don't want to be wasting your money.
No, and it was kind of a gamble for what I got. So I didn't
haven't been shot yet, so
I haven't been shot yet, but the plates I got from a very, very, very reputable company. That's why I paid through the nose for them. So, okay. Is there anyone in the comment section want to do a topic for us to cover, or we might just go ahead and wrap this up? Unless, Space, do you have anything you want to add? Are you doing a YouTube channel yet?
No.
Nope. Oh, I plugged my wife's one in earlier, and I will go ahead and do that again, actually. While I'm waiting for anyone to, let's go ahead and throw the Q&A banners up and everything. I spent time in making this all fancy. I might as well use it to my advantage. If I can find everything, that is. Here's my nice Q&A banners. There's my nice... there's my banner. It's nice scrolling. Actually, it's backwards for me. Going this way. But, yeah, my wife has her new video coming out. Finally.
Took her long enough. Come on.
She was trying to learn how to do a new art style.
Oh, really?
She did crazy with some of the stuff that John McRae is coming up with.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, he's a chonky boy.
Yes, he is. Very much so. So she has got her whole art thing put together, as well as a message that's coming out in 4 days. That is Sunday before I do my live stream on Sunday. We'll be doing that, which I'm looking forward to. She spent a lot of work on it. I think it looks really good. John loves it. Again,
you able to get him to come on sometime?
That's actually the plan. He's planning on being there. He is part of this video.
Oh.
He has have some parts in this video, as well as some clips from him in this video. To be clear, he's not actually part of it. He's planning on watching it with us live if he can, steal himself away from David for a bit. But we know how David is. So,
actually, I haven't watched much David recently.
I haven't either, but I need to. I need to get caught back up again.
See if he's still eating the Quran or something. I'm not sure. It's chowing down.
It needs some butter. On my end, doing some shameless plugging, and also don't forget to hit that subs button and like this video if you guys are watching, because that helps a lot. So my upcoming live streams and videos. I hate how YouTube does their things again, because it just doesn't make any sense to me on my channel anymore.
Yeah.
It really doesn't. You know, if you have something scheduled, they should be in chronological order in the future.
Oh, really? Is it not?
No, it's not. It's really weird. It's by how you upload or say it.
Oh, gotcha.
And it just doesn't go for me, because it
Not a fun
confuses
time.
not on me. So upcoming live streams, I have 2 primarily coming up before our next Apologetic Empire Discord talk like we are doing currently.
At this rate, only I'm going to show up.
Oh, if you show up, you're the only one who shows up, and I am not complaining. So we have got pros versus noobs coming up. And this looks weird, doesn't it? It's not my normal thing.
That's
yes, that's my wife's depiction of vocab as Moomin Rider.
Yeah.
Yes, all the series is from One Punch Man. All the characters
from One Punch Man.
Yes. So we started off with David being One Punch himself, and then we've gone from there to continue. And actually, this was off of David Wood's suggestion, for us to do vocab as Moment. So we went ahead and did it. So this is pros versus noobs. We're actually going to be playing a video game on here.
Oh, really? What are you going to be playing?
It's called Passport.
No, I never heard of it.
It's an indie one. The whole concept is you're doing art.
Oh,
it's like
wonder who might win on that one.
Paint. Yeah, it's like just a basic paint program you start off with, and then you go ahead and like sell your art out front of your little store. You have like a shop, and you got to sell the art. Well, the way we are going to do this, and this is set for this Friday coming up. Yeah, Friday at 3 p.m. We are going to do. We're going to have 3 different competitions all going at the same time.
Yep.
First way is going to be my wife and me trying to make enough art to make enough money to actually win the game. So we're going to be battling against the game. And then we'll be battling against each other, because we'll keep track of the amount of money that each one of us sells. Their pieces of art. And there's like a little bartering thing in there as well. So it's going to get kind of interesting. And then at the end, we're going to add up all of our totals and see who actually made the most money between the 2 of us. Then finally, that will be where you guys can come in and help my wife out by voting for her and not for me. So we'll also do a vote for the viewers to decide who actually wins.
Oh yeah, John. Oh wait, so is John McRae? Is he Dark Shine Alloy or
yes?
Silver? Okay, that's where it was from. I couldn't.
Yep.
I couldn't quite place it.
Yeah, she's had to do some with the next one she's doing is Mr. Phil Fox. That's actually a commission.
Yeah.
So she's going to do Mr. Phil Fox, and that will be art for him.
Yeah.
And
who will he be depicted as?
What?
Who will he be depicted as?
I think she's going to do a completely brand new.
The regular.
No, just completely brand new off her top. It's going to be the same art style, but just completely different. And just because there's not one that really fits what we need for him.
Gotcha. Feel like what's his name? Yeah. I don't know.
John's
you don't get the references, man.
Roxby, what are you talking about? Oh, well, I guess I don't know. Let's find out. We'll do a comparison in just a second. So the next one I have is the perfectly preserved Quran.
I haven't heard this one before.
Yes. That's just because this is the next thing that Muslims are running to, is that the Quran is perfectly preserved. I'm like, is that really?
Is that really? That, huh?
Let's actually look at this. Is it really? See how perfectly preserved it is. So let's go ahead and do. Give me a second here. Well, my website's. Oh no! You might find out that I go to StreamYard.
Oh no, anything but StreamYard.
And I go to the Bible a lot. That's true too. Bible Gateways, great site.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do a comparison here and get a vote from the chat as well from ourselves. Let's go ahead. Do vocab versus, since the throwdown has been accepted.
I'm trying to think of who could be depicted as king.
That one has been annoying. Also Blast. We have someone for Blast. Never mind.
Blast. I would say what's his name? Is it Robert Spencer?
For Blast?
No, not for Blast. Have you done anything for him or
for King? No, we haven't, because she's only done 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
She does want to continue with the Apologetic Empire and continue doing their art.
I was thinking that Robert Spencer could be a Bang.
That would be good. That would be pretty good, actually. What do you mean? Fantastic. I'm subscribed. I don't know why I wasn't able to find this in my subscribers. Weird. Okay, so let's do a comparison here. Zoom up on, put us up on the side. So which one of these is cooler? We have What Do You Mean right here, which he is talking about possibly doing another channel.
Really?
We'll have to see about that. Yeah, I've heard there might be some rumors about that. But here is a vocab where we have Dave. Oh, this is the other David Wood. That's
David
why.
Wood.
This is the backup of,
back when he was about to be yeeted.
Yeah. Okay. David Wood. So what is your guys' vote between these 3? We have What Do You Mean? We have vocab, or we have David. Take a pick. Now,
well, we haven't seen the art yet, have we?
Well, she said between the 3 channels.
Oh, personally.
Sorry, no, I misread that. Cool. Characters.
Yeah, you haven't shown the characters. You've just shown the channel.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So for that, I need to go to my wife's. So I will need to pull that one up then. Oh, darn it. See, I took a glance at it, thought I knew what you were talking about, was absolutely wrong, and now I got egg on my face. So, to my wife's channel, and we'll pull them up side by side because I don't have them saved on my computer right now. So we've got, make sure it's muted because I don't want to hurt music going on mine.
Something tells me you won't be portraying anyone as Puri Prisoner.
No.
Not in the plan.
Maybe Muhammad.
You would make a great one.
Muhammad. Yes, we gotta do that one. Hey, he dressed up like a woman, so guess what?
It works out.
It works out. So this is the end result here.
I'm
for vocab.
Honestly, I'm a fan of that. That's great
too. That was all by hand. She did a little bit of editing afterwards.
You gotta make it prettier.
But 95% of that's just all done by hand, and it's crazy to watch her do that. So let's see. Of course, it doesn't have her own videos on here as far as suggestion goes. No, YouTube's not that nice to small creators like us. Well, okay, my wife's like almost double my number. So, and at the beginning of this year, she was smaller.
Oh, yeah?
And then I just watched as her numbers grew, and she just drove right past me. And then she's sitting up there, and I was like, okay, catch up. And I'm just running.
Someday. You don't have the fancy art on your side. Come on.
I don't got the fancy art. I don't have the fancy art. That's where it is. Well, I got my father-in-law that did some fancy art for me. So
oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool. That was pretty nice. So here's this one. So here we go. Let's fast forward to the end where she shows it. Boom. Boom. There we go. Okay. So which one is better between this one or this one?
I'm a vocab fan. I'm be honest. I like that. I'm just biased towards Moomin Rider though.
I don't know. It's
pretty good. That one's pretty great too.
I like the Muhammad depiction, but I guess
pretty funny.
I gotta be right. As much as I do like David Wood, and One Punch. I gotta go with you. Yeah, I guess vocab is better. Vocab.
Kind of fits him a bit more. I don't know.
Oh, their channels are equally. I don't know, because if I go back to their channels, between the three, if I was going to pick between the three channels,
I'm personally a fan of vocab. I mean, not vocab. What do you mean?
I'd say What Do You Mean?
Yeah.
Actually speaks to me better. Even though I like David Wood more.
Yeah.
But I'm not a fan of rap. Sorry. I'm not.
Yeah,
I know Roxby is going to grill me over the fire for that, but I'm not a personal fan of rap. Although my little son dancing to vocab singing was fantastic.
You do that?
Yes, he did, and I had that in when we did our live stream with vocab. I showed him that at the end as the obvious baby distraction. It was funny as all get out. But I'm sorry, What Do You Mean's got it going on.
He's just got good stuff. I enjoy it.
Well, I'm looking more at the layout of the channel itself.
Oh, really?
Definitely with this right here, the snapshot. Yeah, I like it because it's got good color coordination. I'm using all the artsy stuff.
I just had like the best idea. You know, Cameron Bertuzzi?
Yeah.
Flashy Flash.
Oh my gosh.
It works perfectly, don't it?
Yes, it does, but no.
Or On My Mask. I'm not sure. One of the two. It's the hair.
So what I'm looking at is color coordination, uniform, presentation. I mean, all his videos got this green text going on, most of them. This one he doesn't. But definitely in this first line here, he's got green text in most of them. If not, he's got this green banner around it. But that's the same as up here. So it looks very uniform, and it looks very tight and very professional. It really does. Definitely, even with this symbol here, just pulls it all together. Definitely using those three colors throughout. The red, blue, and green. So
it's nice. And then David's is like all sorts of stuff.
Roxby said she likes the green background and for Vocab's channel. Oh, for Vocab's character. Okay, going back to the character thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's a little bit of a delay. Listen to Christian hip hop. Funny.
I just don't listen to
I don't much. Sorry, I'm busy. I run my own company, then I do this stuff, okay? This is my free time stuff.
Apparently Jinjin Ninja has really good some good Christian metal, so
I have to try that out sometime.
Yeah.
So between the two pictures, I gotta say, I think my wife's skills were just more complete when she did this one.
Yeah, I think it is like more recent.
So we're talking about, granted, this one's almost got 2K.
Yeah.
Views. So, yeah, I mean, it's a bit more popular. But that was in March. This one was in May. Oh, there's like a year difference between the two. Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
I look at every week and I focus on every week as I go through. So I sometimes lose focus on just how much time has actually gone by.
Yeah.
Between the two. It's like, okay, now I got to study for the next live stream. Okay, I got to study for the next live stream. Okay, I got to get ready for this next live stream. Let's just focus on this. I got to get this next project done. So I got to focus on this. And then it's like, oh, wow, these are actually years apart. This is a complete year apart. So, yeah, she had definitely developed her skill between the two.
And then there's Dark Shine Alloy.
Yeah, we got to see that. That one is going to be neat. I think she did some pretty unique stuff with it, although she's going to go back, I think, to her original.
Yeah. It's pretty unique stuff.
So she did
both.
He's got
the tattoo, too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was a royal pain for her to actually figure out.
And then his wife. Yeah.
Yeah. So the tattoo is what John has.
Yeah, I know that.
So, but it was really hard to get the entire thing because my wife's like, I don't necessarily want to just openly ask him for shirtless photos on the
Or can I
internet.
get a pic of your tattoo or something? Say that.
Can I get a picture of you without a shirt on? I mean, that does sound kind of weird.
A little
That's
strange.
kind of stalkership, but like she didn't want to tell him what it was going to look like.
Gotcha.
And she has already obviously shown him, but yeah, it was just like, okay, so how do I do this? What he's okay, so he added her on friends on Facebook.
Oh, really?
So she could see, and she's like, okay, we got this little section here, and we got this little section here.
So
we got this little section.
Like went through it.
And she went through all of his pictures and tried to find any little snippet, and then like super glue it together so she could get this whole thing. And I think she got everything.
That's pretty great.
She's like, man,
you'll have to tell him that when he comes on.
I'm tired of looking at guys' chests. They aren't my husband. That's all I've been doing. It's that, or I'm looking at anime chests. That's it. Like, it looks a little creepy, right? And I'm like, no,
it's normal. I do it all the time.
It's pretty typical. I mean, nothing more than most guys wear a swim suit in, any swimming pool.
You just have to find him like going to the beach or something.
Yeah, he doesn't have pictures of that.
Huh.
So, okay. Oh. So let's go ahead. Any questions left in the comments below, or I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, go get my son, and have some fun.
All right.
So give a couple more seconds here. So I think those are the major things coming up as far as I am working on. I got that competition with my wife this Friday, followed by the Perfectly Preserved Quran, followed then again by us doing this again. Let's see if we can rope anyone else into this, or maybe I should just ease off doing it every week and go back to like every other week.
I'm fine with whatever.
I figure it's just easy going. I don't really plan this thing out other than maybe whatever topic's hot on the internet right now.
Yeah. Ooh, Facebook announced a new VR headset. They've got the best chip on the market, and they're probably going to be selling it at a loss because they're only selling it for $300.
Wow.
So that's
what? Okay. VR. What on Facebook needs VR?
It's not necessarily that. It's that Facebook bought like a VR company, and they're trying to like invest into VR so they can have just company in that. It's just another like expansion.
Okay, so it's just going to be like VR for like video games, or
it's for video games.
Sounds like okay. So what are you going to do? Like sit here
Quest
and put it on, and then just go through your
Facebook
timeline and look over, and there's your friend's timeline you can look down, or like enter into those 3D.
I mean, there is virtual desktop. That is a thing you can do.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Yeah, and so but I'm probably gonna end up buying one of them.
I always want to do like Assassin's Creed in VR.
Yeah, stuff like that. I mean, there's a game called Budget Cuts I can link you. That's very similar. Well, it's not very similar, but it's like a stealth. Like it's kind of funny. You have like a teleportation gun, you have throwing knives, and you go around an office taking out robots.
Interesting.
Well,
I don't got VR. So
yeah. Well,
I'm kind of hey, I spent all my fun money right here.
Priorities.
Keeping my son safe. Priorities, right? I got a set for me, I got a set for my wife, so it's like $4,000 right there.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I did Crusader Kings is what I'm into right now. I enjoy that one. Crusader Kings 3. I like tactical, sit down, think 10 moves ahead.
Yeah.
4-dimensional chess. Basically my thoughts on it. Okay, everyone, since I have not got any comments in the section below as far as the live chat goes, if there's any questions, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Go ahead and check out my stream with my wife coming up this Friday. What are you memes video Sunday, as well as my live stream on Sunday after that. And we'll see you guys on here next week at about the same time. So thank you guys once again. And thank you, Space, for joining me. I appreciate it.
No problem, man.
As always, and maybe one day we'll get you a webcam so we can actually see your face.
Someday.
Someday.
We're going to keep that as like a secret until you hit like a certain number of subscribers.
Oh, that would be interesting. We'll do a face reveal.
Face reveal. There it is.
Fantastic face reveal. Okay. Oh, thank you guys. And since I don't have an obvious baby distraction, we'll just go ahead and end it here.
All right. Well, see ya.